Hi there, it's me, it's Dave. How's it going, my friends? God bless you. Thank you for spending some time with me today. We've got ourselves a fancy augment build featuring Rain and his special ability, the Water Ball. If you're not familiar with this move, it is a very fancy combo starter. When amplified, it allows you to pop up, but we're going to be trying to use this in order to get easy wins in some of the most difficult of situations. Alright, let's see, is this thing working? Easy wins in some... Oh, it's working. Alright, so, hi there, my name is Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. Really, thank you for clicking on the video, because we're gonna have ourselves some fun with Rain. So, Rain is a character that, I've been playing with all of these characters for so long, but I feel that there is constantly things to discover and understand. For instance, the Water Ball is not particularly a move that I use often with Rain. I feel like the Guitar Toss is very powerful with its ability to be amplified whenever, but with the Water, if you're into like flashy combos, these are things that are possible with it. So let's take a look at it in practice first, because I think it's important to see how the move works without augments. Alright, so this is Water Ball. It's a high projectile, and it is actually very quick. Starts up in 17 frames. All of Jade's projectiles start up in 20. So this is faster than some. I think RoboCop has a 13 projectile, but either way, very cool. Now, when amplified, you can direct it a number of ways. So we're amplifying, trying to push back. Now, you can also amplify, push up. Ooh. And you can get yourself, a combo. Let's turn off easy crushing blows. Yes, so very fancy times with this Water Ball. Lots of ways to use it. You can even swap sides with it. Yeah. Very cool. So yes, Water Ball is such a powerful move. However, it's limited in its ability given that it is a high projectile. So if you come across an opponent who's just ducking, let's set Devora to duck. So the Water Ball just passes right over. You can completely avoid it. That's one of the bad things about this move. But it's lots of fun too, because there is a brutality associated with it. So here we've got Bubbling Up, which is amplified Water Ball, must hold down during hit, but you're able to get a fancy fourth wall brutality if you're able to land this move at the end of the match. Now, with the augments, we can remove some of the drawbacks associated with this move, particularly the fact that this is a high projectile. With the proper augments, you should be able to get all of your Water Balls landing properly. So let's try this with Rain. So we've got Rain v Devora again, and this is actually a really good demonstration of the power of this build, because it requires a lot of offensive gauge in order to amplify your attacks over and over. So the modifiers on this stage actually steal your gauge, which is kind of deadly. Ooh, fancy.
This is my reign. Rain.
Alright, so this is actually really cool what we're seeing here. First off, it's a fourth wall brutality. Second off, you're able to just amplify your attack over and over. And against the enemy AI, if you're able to do this quick enough, the AI does not know what to do. Because when you're charging up the water ball, it actually becomes unblockable. The only way to avoid it is to appropriate time, but the enemy AI for some reason does not really retaliate that often against these kinds of builds. So this is really powerful if you have the ability to charge up that water ball to its max size. Yay! Alright, so Rain. Fancy times with Rain.
Fight.
Yeah, that's really fun. I think, like, with these kinds of builds where you're making a move to be unblockable in terms of its size and its hit properties, the enemy AI just falters, and really, you're able to get this fancy auto kill at any point. So you might be lucky, you might trigger it on the first hit, although I feel like with this particular move, since you're requiring that amplify, it's gonna take a little bit more patience in comparison to like Baraka Locality or Rambo Locality. But yay, okay, let's try this again. Rain, he's so much fun. So yes, the camera actually swivels during that brutality. So it's a fourth wall brutality, but at the end of it, the camera centers on Rain, much like Kotal Khan's Kitty Kibble's brutality, or Shang Tsung's Soul Swap brutality. Yeah, it's very much like that. Pretty cool. Ooh, she's jumping it. So like I said, the only way to avoid this is to jump at the appropriate time. Ah! The water ball did not want to come out. Oh, we might die here. Really, it's key to get that water ball happening as soon as possible. Ooh, okay, we're now this is tough times because the modifiers can eat away our gauge. Eek! Oh, I think we're dead. I think Rain's dead. Whoa, but his guitar made like a very interesting glitch there when he died. The water vault does not want to happen. So what I'm doing here, in order to actually get this move happening, you have to hold the 2 and amplify. So hold 2 and keep tapping R1 in order to amplify at the last possible moment. That's what you want to be doing every time in order to ensure that the water ball is unblockable. Super, super cool. Alright, yay, Rain! Yay, fancy fun times. I think to really add another level of appreciation here, because in practice you see the move coming out as a high, but really, with the proper augments, you're able to get this unblockable water ball. So let's do this match here.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, that's good enough. Let's go to our combat card. So with the combat card, we'll be able to see the match replay. Can't see the match replay, unfortunately, with the co-op towers. But in those regular towers, you can go back and look at the hit properties of the move. If our profile stats want to download, here we go. Okay, watch replay. So this is where it's going to identify what's actually going on.
Fight.
So do you see this? Every time we're using this water ball, it says unblockable. So this unblockable effect is only capable, only possible with the proper augments equipped. Once again, when you're able to charge it up for the full second, the move becomes unblockable. Really cool. Also really good, because in order to get the fancy easy win with the brutality, you need to have your gauge available to amplify the attack. So let's take a look at the augments that we're actually using here. Only one Jinsei is required. Rising Sea, level 4, this thing is an Elder Jinsei, so it is pretty hard to get, being one of the more rare Jinseis for Rain, but it allows you to charge up the water ball, increasing the size and damage. So we're not really looking for a damage boost here, especially with the Lucality equipped. We're trying to go for an easy brutality with the Lucality, and we're able to land all of our water balls because they are unblockable at level 4. If you have a level 2 or a level 1 version of this augment, unfortunately the water ball will not be unblockable, so it's only effective at the level 4 augment stage. Yes, but I think that in order to really charge up this water ball, you're going to need lots of armor. So we have armor clad and in good repair. It seems to be working out well enough in co-op that you have your armor coming back to you every 2.5 seconds. So you spend a second to charge up the water ball, maybe eat an attack, but once you land the attack, you're able to just kind of stun the opponent in the water ball, throw them up, down, left, right, wherever you want to, and that will give you enough time generally to repair your 1 hit of armor back. Now with level 4, you have 4 hits of armor, even better, so you can just throw out lots of water balls, even if you are messing up the buttons. You will still be able to get the win because of all of the armor. But the other generic augments that we've got here are really necessary in order to allow us to amplify the attack over and over. So we've got here Fire Sale and Free Refill, both of which are giving you nice reductions to your offensive gauge. So you've got 50% cheaper offensive gauge costs with Fire Sale. Free Refill allows you to have double the regen rate of your offensive gauge. So your gauge is filling back 2 times faster. Your costs are halved with Fire Sale at level 4. Also, we've got Cheap Hit. So Cheap Hit nullifies your defensive gauge. You have no defensive gauge. You cannot break away. You cannot use interactables. You cannot get up attacks, flawless block attacks. These are not available to you. But your offensive gauge costs are halved. So really, you're able to get away with... Oh no, math. Oh no, math. 8 water balls amplified? Right, so you can get away with 8 if you did not have Free Refill. But with Free Refill, every time you're charging up the water ball, you're getting back your gauge. So you're basically at full gauge the whole entire match. This is also why I said that this matchup with Devora is actually very useful in identifying how useful is this build, because we are facing some of the worst modifiers for a build that relies on having gauge available to you at all times. So let's take on something a little bit more difficult. We've got the group battle. This we could quite possibly lose. Oh no. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining along. Please don't forget to leave a like. Purple Asylum, I have a question about meteor towers. I've only been getting 4 different skins. Yes, unfortunately, it is just bad luck. It's all RNG in order to get those meteor tower skins. All right, so let's put Rain into something more difficult. Hello, Ragnar. Yay, thank you for being here. Really helps with the live stream chat, making sure everything runs smoothly. Alright, so we've got Rain here, v Jax. It may be difficult, because we are trying to zone, and Jax is not really a zoner. Yay! Alright, so I love that the camera swivels if you're able to get, like, a kill with this fourth wall brutality at a distance. If you kill them up close, you won't have that, like, fancy camera swivel. I love it. Super cool. It makes me wonder if you're able to do something like that with the other fourth wall brutalities, but it's sort of impossible because they're triggered by throws. This is the only fourth wall brutality that's triggered by a projectile. Pretty cool. Yay! Alright, so let's try this again. I'm really quite entertained by this Rain build, because I think trying to make this work if you don't have the proper augments would be pretty hard.
Fight.
Oh yeah, so important to have all of that gauge available, because if you don't, you're not able to amplify the attack, and really this is the only way to trigger the fancy auto kill. Yay! Oh wow, Rain. Super, super cool. Lots of fun. I really do think that you should try out this build. If you get this one Elder Jinsei on your first try of the stage 6 character towers, it's definitely worthwhile using, especially since it's able to get this fancy kill that really I don't think is super common. Oh no! Can't use our buttons! Oh, I think we might be dead. Oh, did he break away? I think we're dead. Oh, he's armored! Oh, of course, yes. Totally harder to make this work against an armored opponent. Unfortunately, if you are trying to run like a locality build, localities don't work in certain situations, like endurance towers. Also, if the move is not breaking armor, then it's not going to trigger the auto kill, which is very unfortunate. Oh no! Ah! Stupid Jax. But yes, lots of fun. Really do think you should try it out. Also, really good practice with trying to direct a move. Like, there are lots of moves that are directable in the game, like Scarlet's Blood Tentacle, Cetrion's Tendril Pull, others. In order to really like learn directing these attacks, it's really helpful with Rain because you have to direct the water ball in order to really manipulate the AI. I think it might be best to keep the opponent far away with always doing the forward water ball, although you could switch sides depending on what kind of opponent you're facing, zoner or more of a rushdown character like Jax. Curious. All right, yes, if you do try this out, please do let me know. Would be super cool. But a like, a comment, a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Really helps out with the channel, getting the news out there about things like augment builds. So yes, please do these things. It's totally free to do. Also, please check out my other social media, my Twitter, my Twitch, my Discord. You're all invited to join. 18 plus only. Also, much love to everyone in the Jaded Bunny fam. You guys help support the channel, help keep us alive here on the YouTube. Really means a lot. Also, you get access to my infinite time crystal glitch, my #1 strategies for single player, secret family only events. So if you want to join the fam, would be super cool. Much love to Ragnar, our dear brother here in the live stream chat. But yes, until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you.